I just know to catch me. She so precious. Not again, she too messy. No flex. Rose gold ornaments. Drop 210, car came with no 10. Gotta you to know you can hop in front of tip. Boy, 9 in the vent. Like my get spent. I got 2 B's on my bosses and a granted immunity still didn't tell. Skeletons in my closets and they scared of me and shit. Under the bed, screaming, rock me, kid. I put water on my head and she couple ox played. And they still got I done, but they still ain't. Reason I use my line is cause she no cap.
I've been getting it since a toddler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put Prada on my collar cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on following my footsteps like I'm Montana. Make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the in my fridge.
Oh. It's a gnat in here. Get out of here, gnat. You got something to tell me, gnat? You got something you want to tell me, gnat? Cuff my... Place myself on house arrest. Locked in. Judge, jury, bailiff, bet. When it rains, I'm dry. Sun shines, I'm wet. Push up. Doing about 50, 11 sex. Ignoring your text like sweet babies who cry in the church. Or if your partner got yesterday, can school come first? My favorite color's yellow. Maybe cause I'm mellow. And I got so much style. It's probably cause I'm ghetto. My mommy never cooked the Cosby dinner. And oftentimes I took a L from Mrs. Winters. But I'm getting off the subject. Off the boat, got my luggage. But the quote, packed light, starts to echo through my mind. So I'm rushing now, hushing now. Laid my suitcase down like prom night. Tossing memories, socks, thoughts who pretend to be boxer briefs, pants, pictures of frenemies. Me to make room for the light. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy. Take your time, don't you?
Thought I got a rollie, but figured that I didn't need it. Dressing like that Thursday in November, know that they'll remember style. Boil it, then let it simmer down. We between the breeze, the twist of singlese. No more. We ride the rings of memories, we rockin' the intricacies of my logic. No hands on my pocket, still got my hand on my. He more Malcolm than Martin, a bit more Baldwin than both. You need a cauldron for mixing soul in a soup. So many fish bowl can't cope. You cracking jokes about the soap. We more concerned with the truth. Burning the booth, these burning the wick at both ends. Fade to black, I'm ghosting in the light. Lately I've been waking up at night, trying to beat the day. Overconfident, I can't be each
to make room for the light. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy.
Yeah.
Take your time, don't you?
I know and I know, but you heard what you heard, so you poked your head in, got suspicion confirmed. Been on my feet for miles, so my soul got some burn. Still is how you feel I'm up. If you can't hold me down, then you don't get the turn. Yeah, famous last words, nothing sacred no more. Either take what you want or you make what you earn. If I do, I promise I'll pray for you first, like ooh. If you love me, grease my scalp with this, like ooh, yeah. What's the worst thing that can happen?
vibing. Cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy. Take your time, don't you rush things.
Pull up to the party in some off-white Porsches, off-white forces. Chicks so gorgeous, neckly is gorgeous, both ears gorgeous, left wrist gorgeous, right wrist gorgeous. Know your baby mama want it. He don't want no problems, he know we keep. Pull up on my like Jim Wood floors. We keep score, we keep scoring. LV store, GG store, BV store. She need more, Cartier store. Make my budget open, I can buy the whole store. Take you on a trip now, we on tour. I record. She wanna be my main. Taking pictures in my chain. No, she want a real one, her last one so lame. VV my face, all these rocks in my frames. Baby say my name. Pull up to the party in some off-white Porsches, off-white forces. Chicks so gorgeous, neckly is gorgeous, both ears gorgeous, left wrist gorgeous, right wrist gorgeous. Know your baby mama want it. He don't want no problems, he know we keep. Pull up on my like Jim Wood floor. Yeah, we keep score. Yeah, we keep scoring. I ride for my chick for. Put you on a flight now, we on tour. She a bad like a tour. She so she love my voice. She just wanna ride around in a Rolls Royce. She so bad, C's on bad, 100 in my bag. Money on your head, then for some bags. She gon' drop a pin for a go-yard bag. You not street boy, you just ride. Run off with your make you buy it right back. Ballin' on them like I was a first round track. 100 bands on me, all blues, all cash. Baby body, but it's real, all bad. Yeah, she wanna be. Pull up to the party in some off-white Porsches, off-white forces. Chicks so gorgeous, neckly is gorgeous, both ears gorgeous, left wrist gorgeous, right wrist gorgeous. Know your baby mama want it. He don't want no problems, he know we keep. Pull up on my like Jim Wood floor. We keep scoring, we keep scoring. Pull up to the party in some off-white Porsches. I don't wanna be rude,
but you know it hit different, like I know it hit different. So why you playing games, girl? You fall for me. Oh, you fall for me, yeah.
Close the hood, grab the keys, baby, who you tryna please? Push the pedal, spin the wheels, I know how to make you feel. Baby, I ain't playing games, just shut the door and pump the brakes. Oh, Canada.
Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K.
Well, thank
you. You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Bogdanovich out there with Harrell. Then there's Maxey. And it's Beal in at the 2. And for the Raptors, we've got Chris Boucher. Dragic is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Outside Dragic. Now the pass to Trent. 6 to shoot. For the 3. No good from Dragic. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
His passing has evolved over the course of Bill's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now, we expect him to make those type of plays all game.
Now, here's Dragic. 9 points last game out. That one goes in.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Dragic.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Washington.
And so he hits both.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Now Dragic. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Nice move there by Dragic, navigating the paint well to find himself an open look.
And throughout his career, Dragic has been a leader. It's a natural fit for him.
Duncan Robinson called him the ultimate leader. Dragic, leader of his national team for a decade now. God just embraces the responsibility of it all.
You can't give Bill these lanes. I mean, when you do, he's great at exploiting them.
Here's Dragic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Goran Dragic drops them both.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Now, here's Maxey. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Driving to the basket. Second chance shot. Back to Beal. Boucher with the steal. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And it's Trent in the corner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here we can check out the score for Bradley Beal.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Thomas Bryant is checked in for Clint Capella. Hachimura comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Maxey. And the Raptors with the ball after the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These two guards are the most accurate in the league. Bradley Beal, number one.
And he is not a wasteful player. That much we've learned. I mean, he makes the most of the good looks he gets. And if it's not a bad shot.
And it's that kind of decision making that led to.
And Toronto making a change here. Watanabe is checked in. He takes it in, and the shot goes in.
OG Anunoby with the assist.
Wizards leading by 7. Dinwiddie outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bryant played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice to see Bryant play to his strength. He's powerful, and he can get his way inside.
Out to the right wing. Lets it go from 14. Anunoby kicks to Birch. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Bryant. Outside for Beal. Jacks up a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
And Washington making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in.
Bill is so tenacious on the drive. He shows no remorse to the defense on these type of dunks.
A major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And they're running. The arc. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Takes the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Wizards have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Maxi's checked in. Shoots. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this.
Try to get inside the frame.
Greg, you love that unselfish style, don't you?
Yeah, he can definitely score, but you combine that with his passing, and even more for the defense to worry about.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
They've got Dragic. Khem Birch is out there with Achua. And it's Watanabe in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Dragic. Pass to Achua. Trent with it. Dinwiddie covering. Trent with it. From 10 feet out. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Here's Dragic following the bucket by the Wizards. Pass to Trent. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Capella. Now here's Maxey, guarded closely. Nice ball movement by Washington. Goes up from the top of the key. Kept alive. From deep three-point range. Kept alive by Washington. And the dunk by Capella.
And the massive wingspan of Capella. I mean, excels at using it to gobble up misses at a high rate.
Got loose. Dinwiddie with the steal. Into the lane. Maxey. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Montrezl Harrell.
And looking at his offensive numbers in the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Korkmaz. Achua. Maxey, no good.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Now let's go to the David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he's bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington. And the shot is long.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He takes that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Anunoby passes to Trent. Now Dragic trying to end the drought. Cans it from downtown. Dragic has got it back down to single digits for the Raptors.
By no means a volume shooter. Dragic picks his spots and is very solid from deep.
And they recover it. Harrell the pass to Maxey. Over Boucher. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And taking a look here at some stats for Bradley. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 31 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
Ryan is checked in for the Wizards. Hachimura. Oh, amazing defensive work.
And guys, they'll think twice.
Of a perfectly placed assist.
That's not who they want guards them. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
The Wizards with another miss. Raptors trail by 7. A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Shoots from 12. Maxey grabs the miss.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not. They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
There's the pass to Boucher. Here's McKayler. He's covered by Beal. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.